Hi there. Thank you for watching this video from Fudan International MBA program. Before we can see you and talk to you face-to-face or exchange emails with you to talk more about our program and your application, we would like to show you the whole program through this video. I would like to introduce to you who we are, what we are doing right now in Fudan University International MBA program, and what you can expect from this program, and also the last but not least, how to apply and get into the program. My name is Song Long. I'm from International MBA Program Office. I'm an Executive Director of International MBA Program. So glad to meet you here through the air. Fudan International MBA Program is collaborated with MIT Sloan back to 1996. We have a long history of good relationship, and we have just started our next 5 years collaboration. So I will go through 6 parts in this video. First is the university and the school. Secondly is MBA program at a glance. Third, MBA program introduction. And fourth is life in Shanghai. The fifth, I will talk about the scholarship, tuition fee, and financial aids we can provide. The sixth, I would like to tell you how to start your application to our program. The Fudan University is one of the eldest and most prestigious university in China, and actually is the first university founded by Chinese people since 1905. The university has 35 schools and departments currently, so it's a comprehensive university instead of a standalone business school. So it means study in our business school, you are not only study with business subjects, but you can also have a chance to get in touch with other schools, classmates, and students from other schools. We ranked 34th in the QS World University Rankings just recently, and we have more than 36,000 undergraduate and graduate students on campus, which is very large if you compare with many universities in China and outside of China. On this campus, we have more than 3,600 international students study each year. Fudan School of Management was established in 1917, which is also the first business school established in China. We are very proud to be the fastest school to attend both ESSB and Accreditations in the world. Fudan School of Management ranked #1 in mainland China. We are top 9 in the Asia in the UTD Top Business School Research Rankings, which shows the academic excellence of our business school. And we are the only Chinese business school with 5 programs ranked in the top 100 global EMBA and MBA programs by Financial Times. Of course, we are not comparing the numbers of programs with other schools. Maybe the other business schools don't have so many different programs provided to students. We just want to show the overall quality, teaching quality of the programs are very high. And we are very proud the MBA program got A+ rating in China's first nationwide professional degree assessment back to 2018. We are among the 4 top A+ rated schools in China. In this slide, you can see the partner schools and memberships that we have currently with our business school. We partner with MIT Sloan, Yale School of Management, London Business School, Wechat University in St. Louis, BI Norwegian School of Business, Hong Kong University, and CTU of Hong Kong. For those partner schools, we run degree level collaboration with them. And for accreditation and member school, as I have mentioned, we are ACQUIS and ASSB accredited. We are one of a founding member of GNM network, which is co-founded by Fudan, Yale School of Management, and other 32 business schools around the world. And we are the PIM member. We are also a member of GMAC, which you must be very familiar. We are very exciting this year because probably by end of this year, we will move all the MBA and EMBA programs into our new campus. This new campus has, I think, the best facility currently you can find in China, even in the whole world. If you look at the business school facilities, we will be very proud to be definitely the first class. And in this campus, we have not only the best classrooms, but we will have the theater, library, bookstore, gym, and also other facilities that you can imagine. And in the 2021 Financial Times ranking, we are ranked 32 globally, and we are number 1 in Chinese mainland universities and number 6 in the Asia Pacific region. Many of the ranking index, we are leading the Chinese universities and even in the world. For example, the salary increase is very high. This is not to show that our graduates or our school or our MBA program has become the number 1 in globally, but it shows that the career development of our alumni is very strong. And also, it shows also the East Asia culture. The companies, employers really value the academic excellence of the candidates. So that's why our graduates will get a better salary in the 3 years after graduation. In Fudan MBA program, we have a full-time program, and we also run a very large part-time program. In full-time program, we recruit around 100 students from China and overseas. It's taught in English, fully in English, 2 years, and study from the fall in Shanghai. And at the same time, we run a very large part-time program. We recruit about 750 students yearly. It's taught in Chinese, very competitive. It's a 2.5 years program, and also start from fall. So our full-time program students can have a lot of connections and joint activities with part-time program students, because part-time program students are always, most of them are mid-level managers working in multinational company or Chinese company or private company. So they are a very important resource and also information and industry resource for our full-time MBA program. So to speak a local language is very important. If you can study very hard, or you can speak Mandarin before you get into this program, I think you will enjoy more in the collaboration and the joint activities with part-time program, and to grow and build up your network much easier. The Fudan MIT IMBA, as I have mentioned, is launched in 1996 jointly with the help from MIT Sloan. Back to 1996, I think in China, the whole MBA program is still in a very early age. With collaboration and help from MIT Sloan, we built up kind of a modern style and structure of our MBA course structure, the structure of the management of our school. If you get into this program, you will experience 4 semesters of courses. And for the first semester, there will be pre-course, orientation, opening ceremony, and compulsory courses. And we started the exchange from second semester. So when doing the compulsory courses, you will start to think about whether you will go overseas, outside of China, to experience another international experience for 1 semester, which is the 3rd semester, right? Starting from 2nd semester, we also invite MIT professors to come and give our students electives. So during the 2 years of study, you will have the chance to take 2 elective courses at least from MIT Sloan professors. We do the action learning projects in the 2nd semester, which 100% our students will involve in the action learning process. And starting from day 1, we will have a career course, career counseling, and training on job searching, which is provided by our career development office. So overall, you will have a very busy life in Fudan, starting from the day 1, right? And the first year is mainly about compulsory courses, action learning, and 3rd semester is about exchange, electives, and some local internship in company. 4th semester is about thesis and dissertation. So if you look at looking to the IMB curriculum, then you got this overall picture. This is a 3-semester coursework plus 1 semester dissertation, and you will experience 13 compulsory courses and choose from more than 40 electives. And also you can do some electives together with students from other programs, for example, part-time program, Master of Finance, etc. Okay. The faculty and teaching in Fudan School of Management is quite up to time. It's based on the case study teaching style, and also including some local cases and global classical cases. The faculty member of our IMB program, most of them have the experience study abroad, and also have a lot of practicing experience locally. And the course and lectures will invite the practitioners from industry to give our students elective courses, which will add up to your learning experience and to get to know more about how business is done in China, not only the theory, but also the management practice. And starting from this year, we invite MIT professors to deliver elective courses directly. And for example, this March, Professor Robert Front has starting to give our students data analytics, which is a very popular course in MIT Sloan. Professor Robert is teaching in MIT Sloan the same course, and also DMD, and at the same time he will teach our students in Fudan International MBA program. And next few months, we will invite Professor Hui Chen to give the financial innovation and analytical perspective course. So this is an upgrade from the traditional collaboration with MIT Sloan, because upon graduation, the students from IMB program will be granted not only the degree from Fudan University, but a study certificate from MIT Sloan School of Management. The International MBA program also provides students with full overseas opportunity. Starting from 2nd degree program, we run together with MIT, York University, to international exchange program with more than 100 business schools around the world, and also a lot of short courses and summer programs abroad, which will be 1 or 2 weeks study program abroad. And of course, with the pandemic situation, a lot of our students can only do this overseas study through online, but we hope that we can resume the overseas arrangement starting from this fall. Actually, we have innovated some new style of international studies starting from this semester. For example, we will run Israel short courses, which professors from Israel will teach online, and we will have a local professor, professor from School of Management, to give lectures offline, face-to-face. And we will arrange some company visit locally to let our students not only get the theory, get the lecture from Israel professor, and also from local professor. They can get knowledge from both sides. And with a visit to a certain company, usually we will choose an Israel company operating in China. They will get an direct, very hands-on experience how Israel companies, business are running in China. What's their challenge? How is their growing? What is the policy that they can get locally in Shanghai and all over China? So by this way, I think we will not stop giving students the overseas opportunity and experience. Fudan MBA iLab is also a highlight of this program. Through this iLab, our student will make a group, and with guidance from a full faculty member, they will do a consulting project to a real company. So it's not a case study, and also it's not a business simulation. It's a real consulting project to a real business. So you will talk to business people in the industry and to listen to them what is their challenge, and help them to think through this challenge and do your research, survey, and study, and come back with your solution and suggestions. So it's very hands-on action learning experience. 100% of our students will involved in this iLab, which is also a lot of students, when they graduate, when they look back into their study and experience in Fudan University, iLab is always plays a very important role. Many companies has been running iLab with us. As you can see here, we completed more than 260 projects with over 200 domestic and international partner companies. In them, there are big companies. There are also some small local company and startups. So we encourage students to initiate their own iLab projects so they can involve in those areas that they are most interested in. Upon graduation, our graduates actually have a very large scale of career development options. Fudan IMB program is proud of the diversity of our students' background. They join this program always with different industry experience, function in their job, and also the different studies in their bachelor degree studies. So upon graduation, the employment rate is very high. The areas going to is very diverse. But recently, what we can see is a trend of tech companies recruitment is growing. The finance industry recruitment is also growing because of the overall economic growth and the Shanghai situation here. So the companies in tech and also in finance industry are growing rapidly, so they have a large demand on management talent. And if you look into our student profile, you can find that average age of our student is 28, with about 5 to 6 years of working experience. But also there was students who has more than 10 years of working experience sponsored by their company to study full-time program. Average GMAT score is 650. We have more than half of female students. The percentage of class of internationalization is 40%. That means not only the students we recruit from overseas, but also the exchange-in students sitting in our class. So starting from the third semester, when we do the elective courses, you will find the classroom, the culture will be very international. But you also can enjoy mainly Chinese culture in the first year with most the compulsory courses. And at the same time, as I have mentioned, you can connect it with more than 750 part-time classmates in the same year. And the students have a very diverse academic background at the same time. And a lot of the students will have overseas academic background and also international working experience, which we are very proud of compared with other local business schools. And the career position, many of them are in the management level and or they will be the specialists, which we encourage our students to look out from their daily work with the expertise. They should grow with their management skills to look more widely. So we encourage a lot of specialists to join our IMB program to develop their management skill and knowledge. And also, if you look into the industry, they are coming from many different industries. Finance is still a very large portion because Shanghai is the financial center of China. So talk about the life in Shanghai, you must know that Shanghai is a very vivid city that you can find both a lot of things are happening in the business side, and also you will find very colorful life in Shanghai. Some of our students would like to choose to live, near Fudan University. They save them a lot of time and help them to interact with their Chinese classmates more. But starting from the second year, some of them would like to choose to live in downtown area for them easier to do some internship job and also to enjoy the local life, more colorful life in Shanghai. And you have a lot of resource to learn Chinese, Mandarin at Fudan, because we have a specific language center in Fudan, which is the second largest language center in China. You can invite some classmates to talk with you and teach you to be your tutor. Because what I said is Mandarin is very important. So by mastering Mandarin, I think you broadened your capacity or broadened your way to do more business, to do more position in different companies. And the accommodation I have just mentioned, there are many opportunities of off-campus accommodation. We will also help you to get into some resource when you come to our program. And I also believe our Chinese buddies will be willing to help you through this. Talk about the international student scholarship. We currently provide two types of scholarship. One is based on your GMAT score. The GMAT score is a requirement for international students, and we wish you to obtain a GMAT score of 650 and above. But if you get a score higher than 650, you will be eligible for the scholarship with amount of ranging from 40,000 RMB to 100% tuition fee. So that's a very generous option because we are a member of GMAC, and our dean, Professor Xiongwen Lu, once been sitting in the board of GMAC. So he's very generous to provide a GMAT the scholarship. Another type of scholarship is based on your performance and your past experience. So we will grant the entry scholarship to candidates who performed very good in several areas. For example, the diversity scholarship we will give to those students who will contribute to the diversity of our class. Entrepreneurship scholarship we will grant to those entrepreneurs who runs a startup by their own, and which we think they will, with them sitting in our classroom, they will have a positive impact to our to his or her classmates. Excellence scholarship will grant it to those who have a very good record in their academic experience, or with some other areas they do excellent compared with their peers. And women leadership scholarship we will grant to female candidates who shows up leadership in their past experience, either in their business experience or a non-profitable working experience. The socially responsible scholarship will grant it to those candidates who keep contributing to the community which he or her is living or working. With their efforts, they make the community or the whole group a better place to live or to work. So you can show us all of this story in the personal essays. And the Young Talent Scholarship, of course, we will grant it to those young talents with a very short period of working experience. They have already shows their capability to become promising future leaders. And starting from this year, we are very glad that a group of our alumni is providing our school with international student scholarship, which we call Xinquan Belt and Road Scholarship, with 250,000 RMB to each student. They will sponsor 2 international students. And this scholarship will given mostly to the candidates who join our program from the Belt and Road Initiative countries and regions. So if you write your personal essay and if you are interested in applying this scholarship, please showcase your story to let us know what have you ever played a role in this field. Okay, the last step is to take action. When you're starting to apply to this program, you need to firstly check if you are eligible to start right now, because we want our students to have a recognized bachelor degree or above, and secondly, at least they need to have 2 years of full-time working experience. That is up to the entry of this program. And the application includes several steps. You can apply online with your personal resume, your academic transcripts, your degree certificate copies, and we want you to have 2 references from either your boss or your business partner. That will be okay. And we want you to have a GMAT or GRE score result. Or you can start to apply and tell us what is your plan about the GMAT or GRE test. We will review your application first, and let you know the result. And we will invite those who are eligible into our interviews. The interview will be done either face-to-face if you can travel to China, or we can do it online, so it's very easy. The international application has 4 deadlines each year, starting from November 15th. The second round will end up on December 31st. The third round deadline will be March 15th, and the last round application deadline will be April 13th. So you can submit your application no later than April 30th. That will be the last round deadline. But we encourage you to apply earlier because the seats are limited and also the scholarships opportunity are limited. So if you apply earlier, you get a better chance to get a seat and to get a scholarship opportunity. So you can get more details from the links we provide. Okay, that will be the end of this introduction. I hope I helped you to understand who we are, what we are provided, and what you can expect from this program and how to start your application. And of course, we want to talk to you face-to-face or through phone call, or you can arrange a video conference with us. Just by sending us an email, you can get in touch, and I hope I can talk to you in person. Okay, thank you, and welcome to the School of Management, Fudan University. We will be here welcoming you to the beautiful campus in Shanghai.